same person that you've met on the street, and you probably don't know it. I hate holiday hours in the retail business, by the way. So, you know. And I'm followed by and no. Your two pick who you want to be. Well, I'm yes. And then somebody could be and somebody could be no. I'm just saying. Hey, somebody's going to be yes and no and all that shit, you know. I don't know.
Can I be maybe? No. I'm just saying no to all of this.
Shut up, alright? Shut up. You would do as I
No.
You would do as I tell you, right?
No.
Yes, you will do as I tell you. Because if you don't do as I tell you, I'm going to beat you in every inch of your life in Smash Brothers. Because that game came out and I haven't stopped playing it ever since it came out. I have an issue! I'm addicted to Smash Brothers. Alright, guys.
You're just addicted to Smash. Make it a innuendo. Make it sound dirty.
Not
That's two different ways I can take that, but I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take the high road today.
I'm not taking any roads on it because it's pretty gay.
Well, that. Like I said, I'm gonna take the high road on this one.
Pretty sure you're gonna have to take the high road, buddy. It's like nah. So off topic. So they found a bunch of support stuff for Xbox Live back in the day. So a lot of people got banned. And some of this shit is like legit hilarious. And I just want to share some of the things before we get started to kind of lighten the mood. Hold up. No. Where is it? This one's better. This one's better. Okay. All right. So a person, this is titled My Son. A person said, "Hi, I posted earlier about my son's suspension and no help. Then I realized did not put his gamer tag on the message. It's I am Black V. That is his gamer tag. Would it be helpful if someone could enlighten me on why he's been suspended until December 31st, 9,999 without notification?" And guess what the reply? Guess what the reply was?
Jeez.
Guess what the reply was? The person in the community said, and I quote this: "Your son was exposing himself on camera in Uno."
Oh my god!
You know what? I agree with the son.
People in Uno are actually—I don't know what it is about people in Uno, but when I had it for the 360, I used to play like with my like one or two friends, and we'll have like a random or whatever, like that, or two random people. I would think there's a lot of pervs on freaking Uno. I don't know what it was, but there was people like because you would have the camera set up, right? Mm-hmm. You could have a camera set up, and then in the little in the corner, whatever of your hand or where you're at, you would have, you know, either a picture of you or the video, or whatever. And there would be a lot of people, of course, with videos, and it's videos of them, you know, guys taking their pants down, showing their dick. And it's mostly guys that was doing that kind of stuff, like almost all the time. Like it was pretty much like they just pretty much just called it porn Uno or porno. Porno. But it was actually really bad.
Yeah, you could have got banned for life. All right.
Now, I have a question for you, E4. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel. Well, it actually was not kind of good because surprisingly, I'm not one of those people or one of those girls where I got on there specifically to see that kind of stuff. I literally only just got on because I wanted to just freaking play Uno competitively. And yes, you can play Uno competitively, but apparently once that clock struck 11 or 12 midnight, apparently all the dicks come out. So,
literally, huh? I got one more. And then we're gonna deal with these at another date because there was a lot of these, and this shit is this one's fucking stupid because this person was dumb. He says, "I was banned for no reason for a month. I have not received an email or anything. I was also banned for no reason. The account is SteelerMan3686, and I demanded I be unbanned. the community managers put when you violate the terms of service in the manner you have, you aren't in a good negotiating position. You put he put asterisk, but I'm going to say what he says until the point where I can't really. He says, penis, shit, cock, fuck, vagina, pussy, cunt, motherfucker, bitch, bastard, queef, crap, homo, gay, the other word that I'm not going to say, the N word that I'm not going to say, Jew, wear dick in your profile, which isn't just inappropriate, it's a violation of the terms of use service enough that future infractions is most likely to evolve in permanent suspension. Take a step back and ask yourself, is this really worth doing again? For everyone else, this is sometimes why I don't post actual content, because my asterisk key is nearly worn out. Man, these people had a lot of people being fucking stupid. I've never heard some of these.
I mean, it is Xbox Live.
Yeah, Xbox Live, it was actually, I don't know what it was about Xbox, but it was just like pretty jumping. Like even when I was playing like Left 4 Dead 2 and stuff,
well, that's because there was no such thing as PSN. The true form of PSN, if you know what I mean.
Pretty gross. I would play Left 4 Dead 2. I would get plenty. Oh, are you a girl? And then of course I'm not responding or whatever. Or here's a dick pic. Here's this pic. Here, it's just like I don't know what the fuck it was. My Xbox 360. That was the only system that I've ever had where I'm just getting like. You might as well just call it Xbox dick galore. That's literally.
Because Sony didn't have that. Well, I don't say they didn't have that option, but it wasn't as, I guess, seen as much on PlayStation. Because you couldn't play games and talk on PlayStation at the same time. Back in the olden days of PS3. So, Sony was somewhat, not completely, immune to the ravishing dicks. Now they're not so much, but back then they were immune.
Yeah, but
somewhat.
Let's move on to the podcast. Let's start off with the thing that made history, historical history that is historically historic.
For the first time ever.
First time ever.
Bacon?
The YouTube Rewind has surpassed everything and became the worst received video on YouTube.
The YouTube Rewind.
Every year they have a YouTube Rewind near the end of the year, and sometimes it goes over the relevant topics. But it was mostly Fortnite, and Will Smith was on it, and a bunch of talk show hosts. I don't have to tell everybody to say that those aren't YouTubers.
Well, because Fortnite's fucking... It's Fortnite.
It is Fortnite. But
that's all I can say about Fortnite. It's Fortnite.
I've never played it, and it wasn't something that interests me. And didn't it win Game of the Year?
No. It won longest running game on the Game Awards show, which doesn't make any sense because I don't see how Warframe was not on that list. Doesn't make any sense at all, considering Warframe has been going on for, I don't know, almost 8 years now. But I digress.
We would talk about the Game Awards in the later of the subject, sir and madam, because I have I have a few things to say about that crap. But moving on, this is more for E4. E4, that Kingdom Hearts theme. How do you feel about it?
You just throw it at this point. You can just throw the whole fucking game away. I don't even care anymore. You can just throw the whole fucking game away. Throw the whole company away. Throw the whole Square Enix away.
But it comes out next month.
No, it doesn't.
Some people.
I will believe that this game comes out when I am driving home from GameStop with the copy of the game and I have it in my system and it's loaded up. Then I will only believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 has come out January 29th. Didn't
it go gold already though? Hasn't it gone gold?
What the hell does that mean?
Meaning that it's basically going when they announce a game has gone gold. Essentially, it means that it's finished, done, and it's pretty much ready to ship out.
Oh yeah. It is.
Hasn't it already gone gold? That's what I mean.
Yes.
Hasn't it already pretty much been? Yeah. So it's coming out.
Yeah.
At this point, like I said, I waited 12 years for this game. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they shipped a million fucking copies. I will only believe that this game has come out on January 29th when I'm playing it.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way about Final Fantasy 15. And I didn't believe it until I had the game in my hand. I was like, oh, this ain't a prank? All right, cool. Fucking douchebag.
Oh, this game is coming out 2018. Okay, cool. Oh, it's 2018.
Could be worse.
That's nice. No, it
could be Code Vein.
Oh, no.
Could be Code Vein. We don't know what the fuck happened to that game. That game just went in limbo somewhere.
Oh, no. But, yeah. Speaking of the game going gold, people are actually playing the game right now because somebody took the game from a truck. It's like a thing.
Yeah, so there you go. It's out.
But my problem is, I'm like, and I even brought this up with E4, I'm like, okay, there are two things, right? And where I'm looking at people like they're weird or what's up. One is I'm looking at Square weird because I'm like, so the game is done. So why can't you release it early January instead of the end of fucking January?
End of January. That date specifically makes no sense. But I remember I did have a response to it that I'll say again.
Yeah, like you can't release it during the holiday times at the same time as big games. I understand, but
yeah, if they finish
what's wrong
the
with
game,
January 4th?
I don't know, but if they fit, I don't know. Maybe 29th for somebody, one of the damn people's birthday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason for that, probably.
If they finished it, if everything got done and was ready to ship out in the summer, but they're like, hey, let's see. All right, we finished this joint. Let's just say they finished the joint late summer. Again, you got Call of Duty, Red Dead, Smash Ultimate. Me, I would not have put this game out. I would have put it out in January as well. I would have started off, want my game to be one of the first games to come out in 2019 to start it off.
Oh,
well, to be honest,
January 1st is a Tuesday.
Well, I have a reason probably that it's coming out where it is. That game is made by Square Enix, right?
Oh,
if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Square Enix has another project that has an update coming out early January. That game is called FF14.
Oh my god, that cutscene was amazing. Too bad the gameplay is not gonna match that shit.
No, not the expansion. There's an update, 4.5.
What is
that? That has already been announced to come out early January. So, I'm assuming they knew that shit, of course, long before it got announced. Therefore, being Square Enix, they released their FF14 update. People play that. That'll last them probably up until Kingdom Hearts. And then, there you go.
Then I have
people at that point will probably be done with Resident Evil 2. Maybe. Probably not.
No.
And then, there you go.
Then I have a little question. What the fuck does Tetsuya Nomura's game, aka an RPG, have anything to do with an MMORPG that Nomura has nothing to do with?
Square Enix, sir.
Yeah, Square Enix is quite possibly the dumbest group of people I've ever met in my life.
Because they know. I mean, let's face facts. If they release Kingdom Hearts with Final Fantasy 14, what do you think is going to be played? Kingdom Hearts. No one's going to touch it. People barely touch 14 as it is, so
but they figure it's a market. It's so bad.
No. It's an update, but people don't care. It's the same shit. So if Kingdom Hearts had released early January, no one would be on 14. I mean, you have some people on there, but everyone's going to flock to Kingdom Hearts, and 14 will be played. So this is just my opinion, because Square Enix is Square Enix, is that they did this. So basically, they say, okay, everyone's going to play 14. Once they finish up everything 14, then they'll play Kingdom Hearts. We'll lose all our players. We get them for the month. We get them for the month of January because it's a subscription-based game, and there you go. You gotta remember, 14 is subscription-based. If they release Kingdom Hearts early January, no one's gonna pay their subscription for January because no one's gonna be playing 14. They don't give a fuck about Blue Mage or not. Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. They've been waiting for 20 plus years at this point. So
that's why somebody said if there are kids in the line of getting Kingdom Hearts, he's gonna slap the shit out of them. I'm like, no, get out of here. But like the next.
Well, with all these re-releases of the editions, I wouldn't be surprised if there are kids now.
Yeah. My next thing, right, are the people that are literally getting mad at people for spoilers. And I'm like, at this point, the only way you can see a spoiler is if you click on it or type it and search it up. Because if you click on Kingdom Hearts, I mean, trailers mostly pop up, but you can literally go, if you look for yourself, you can either buy the illegal copies for $120 yourself, or you could, I don't know, find the person playing it and watch it. But if you don't want it spoiled, calm down.
Or you can just stay off social media.
You can just stay off the fuck off social. Thank you.
You don't even have to stay off social media. You can just not watch it.
Just not watch it.
Many times as I go on Facebook and I see Kingdom Hearts shit because it's stuff that other friends have liked or stuff that I may have clicked on or whatever, or because Facebook knows my search history. And guess what I do? I scroll the fuck past it. Hey, there's a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, too bad the last one had that dumbass song on it, but you know, yeah, and it's fucking
Skrillex.
It's fucking stupid because people are bitching and moaning, and I'm like, aren't you the same people that were like, oh shit, what's the next character coming out for Smash Brothers? Oh shit, it got leaked. Yay. Final Fantasy 15 got leaked. Yay. Like, come on, guys. If it's a spoiler, and I don't care if you've been waiting for the game for 20 goddamn years like me, like, I could care less about the spoilers. I'm going to actively click on the spoilers. You know why? Because the game became... I didn't care about spoilers in the game as of 5 years ago. Like, I really stopped caring when they announced the damn game, and then it was like, oh yeah, it's not coming out for another 7 years. Fuck you. Like, nah, man, I don't care. Like, I stopped caring about like the spoilers so long ago that like if I see spoilers, I'm gonna actively click on the videos. Like, I'm like, oh shit, what's happening? Hell, I already know how that game ends, and I'm like, oh shit, I know the final boss and the ending of the game. Like, I really could care less, and it's not going to ruin the enjoyment of the game for me, because I stopped caring as of a decade ago. But, you know, just like for people who are like, how are they ruining the game like this? It's so deplorable. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Don't click on it. For people like me, yeah, we're going to watch it because we've been waiting too long, and half of us don't really care. And for people to be playing the game right now because it's already done, I mean, at this point, it's like, yeah, I'm not really in the camp of, oh, they shouldn't spoil it. I'm in the camp of, spoil it, please, so I can know what happens, so I won't have to wait for a whole another 44 days. Pretty much, man.
I don't care about Kingdom Hearts as it is, so for me, it's just whatever.
Yeah, for somebody like you, it's fucking whatever. For somebody like me, it's like, it became. I don't give a fuck about spoilers a decade ago. So, I mean, in the 8,000 fucking spin-off games, Set Birth by Sleep, that game deserves it. It deserves everything because that's the best game. Anywho, so is the worst.
Yes, it was, and that's the one of the ones that I actually played. That in the first one.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm even interested in 3 because those characters, quote quote, as seen in trailers, are somewhat coming back. At least Aqua is.
We'll find out. Yeah, because I already know what happens. You'll find out. I
mean, I already know, but
yeah. Next thing, moving on from Kingdom Hearts to Bayonetta.
Before we talk about Bayonetta, before we talk about Platinum Games and Bayonetta, how about we talk about Platinum Games and their other game that they're doing that they just did a 15-minute gameplay thing for that Grand Blue Fantasy R-Link?
That is not Platinum. That was Arc System Works.
No, they're making the fighting game. There's an RPG coming out that's done by Side Games and Platinum Games.
What?
There's 2 Grand Blue Fantasy games coming out. There's the one we already knew about, which is an action RPG, which ironically looks like a Kingdom Hearts wannabe. Kind of, sort of. And the other one, which was announced today at the little event, the Arc System Grand Blue I'm talking about Grand Blue R Links, which is a action RPG.
Oh,
There's a 15-minute video out, which looks fantastic, by the way. And this all ties into the Bayonetta 3, because who's doing Bayonetta 3? Platinum game.
Well,
so
looks like
and since that game doesn't have a release date yet, that Grand Blue, even though it will be localized in English and German and all that crap, so apparently it's going to come out in the States, which is good because it looks good. I want to play it, but if that doesn't have a release date yet, I wouldn't put your money on Bayonetta 3 anytime soon.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
It won't be a Kingdom Hearts 3 thing because Platinum.
Okay, as you know.
No, it won't be. It may be not until late 2019, early 2020, but it won't be a Kingdom Hearts thing. But that Grand Blue Fantasy game could be one of the reasons why we haven't heard too much about Kingdom Hearts. If I had to guess.
That's not Square. I'm very confused.
Platinum works on Bayonetta. Platinum's also doing an action RPG. Yes. The action RPG was announced first.
You also said
they're probably doing that.
You just said that's why we haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh shit! Bayonetta 3, whatever.
Yeah, man. That's why I got super confused a second ago. That's why I'm like, what?
I said Kingdom Hearts because she said something. I said E4 said something. It was not going to be Kingdom Hearts. The wait, basically.
Okay, looking at the gameplay, it looks more like what's the name of that? It looks more like Star Ocean. It gives me more of a Star Ocean vibe.
I just say Kingdom Hearts because of the 4 characters and the little health bars and the action RPG. I think Star Ocean was action, but
Star Ocean is an action RPG. It's the last game you had. You can have like 6 characters at once because you had all your characters, and in this one, it's literally you just run into battle. So yeah, it's more Star Ocean than it me. Looks good.
It will be good. Yes, it does. It's Platinum Games, so I have all hope.
Yes,
because they. At least let me rephrase this. Combat-wise, their games are fine. Now, otherwise,
Korra is not a good game at all in the slightest. Nor was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Hey, the combat was fine. Hey, Turtles was okay with people.
Turtles was okay, but then with people who didn't know what to do, it was ass.
Well, I had friends that actually bought it, so we went through it and beat it once and never looked back.
Yeah, and then the last boss was
Korra. I unfortunately played.
Yeah, it's
and the combat was somewhat fine. Everything else was bad. Like I said, you can count on combat to be playable.
Oh yeah, playable. Yes, gameplay. No. Everything else about that game was god awful.
Yes, it was.
Moving on. Let's have a moment of silence for Battlefield 5. If everybody can bow their heads for me.
People really hate that game.
Look. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna go ahead and tell people not to buy your game, and then they do exactly what you say, I can only blame you as a game designer, because that was the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life.
They tell people not to buy their game.
Yeah, because they was like, well, this is unrealistic, blah, blah, yada, yada. And one of the dudes was like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And then like the one of the dudes was like, you guys are being sexist because of the females and what's going on. He was like, there were women on the front lines in World War II. And I was like, no, they were not. Because the world was pretty sexist at the time, my friend. Women were not on the front lines with cricket.
I have a question.
Huh?
Who gives a shit in 2018?
Oh, no, I really don't. But like when you like the only reason why it even went to how it went, right? One, like if you're trying to tell people about accuracy, a lot of people were proving them wrong. And two, again, if you're gonna don't start the controversy, man. Just leave it the fuck alone.
So now people don't want women in the games. I thought everyone was proud to see women taking charge in video games.
Oh, no. We love our women in video games. Samus will forever be the shit to me. And one of the first, ever. But But, right? If you force that shit down our throats, we're not gonna like it at all. It's always been a thing.
I mean, that's pretty much been happening. It's not just Battlefield; it's everything.
I know, and you notice it gets teared down every time when you force bullshit. You can't force shit down people's throats because it never works. And then people go, okay, and then we get called sexist. That's like if there was like Nero is now a girl in Devil May Cry 5, and I'd be like,
people are hitting Nero's designs because it looks like the dude from DMC.
yeah, no,
he's literally the dude from DMC, just named Nero, and Johnny M. Bosch is the voice.
I mean, he actually looks a lot different. I've actually compared the two, but that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about Devil May Cry. We're here to talk about fucking the Game Awards now. Those Game Awards was sick.
I've asked this. On what planet is Monster Hunter an actual RPG? Legitimately.
I believe E4 has the answer. E4.
Sorry, my Bluetooth thingy just let me know that the whatchamacallit's low. So I didn't hear that last part.
I said, I believe you know the answer to what planet Monster Hunter is an RPG. A Monster Hunter World is an RPG.
What planet?
Yeah, and you know the planet that's RPG.
For Monster Hunter World?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said it was like Iceborne.
That's the expansion. But I want to know.
I said, what world is Monster Hunter considered an RPG?
Oh, I thought you said.
And I said, I believe you know the world that is considered an RPG.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on one sec. My thing's cutting off. Hold on.
Oh my god.
See what's happening? See how Monster Hunter already affected us?
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said what world? Like what planet?
Yes, man.
Yes. On what planet is Monster Hunter an RPG? Legitimately.
Shit. Earth?
That's the problem.
I really don't know.
Well, let me ask. This is even better. This is an easier question. How does Monster Hunter win RPG of the year? When you have games like, I don't know, Octopath Traveler and Dragon Quest XI.
You know, I got very bored with Monster Hunter.
Oh no, yeah, so did I, and I stopped playing it. But I'm not gonna say it was an RPG that needed to beat other RPGs that are actually RPGs. No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong, Monster Hunter was a fantastic game. Over 90 hours put into that game. I enjoyed it. It was fine. It did something that every other Monster Hunter didn't do, which, well, I don't say every other one, but most Monster Hunter don't do, which is give you a legit story and all this, all that shit.
Yeah.
Fine. But the fact that it won RPG of the year has me baffled even now. You have games in the category that are legit RPGs like Octopath Traveler and Dragon Quest XI, both games in which I have. And I just want to understand how. Who sits there and says, oh, Monster Hunter RPG of the year. What? There's barely anything RPG-esque about Monster Hunter.
Do you think it's because... okay, let me ask this question, because I've heard of both of these games, Dragon Quest and Octopath Traveler. I have not had the pleasure of playing either game. Do you think that both of those two games, Octopath and Dragon Quest, are more well known than Monster Hunter, or do you think Monster Hunter is more well known? Because how it sounds like it's and that's what I'm asking. Contest. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm. Yeah, it sounds like it was more of a popularity contest.
Well,
that's why I'm guessing Monster Hunter won.
Well, yeah, probably. Like Monster Hunter in the States is more known because first of all, Octopath is this first of its pretty much the first of its franchise. So that's one. Dragon Quest has been here for years. It's just been off and on with their games. Yeah. Now, in terms of popularity, Monster Hunter obviously is going to win that just because more eyes on the product.
Yeah.
And there's been more clones of that game than probably any other.
Yeah, but
it still doesn't make sense. Like I understand popularity, but it's like, why is that even in that category? That's my issue.
It shouldn't have even been in the category. But like looking at some of the awards, Game of the Year, God of War, I'm like, I could have took it or leave it. Fucking best game direction, God of War, no. A Way Out was way better when it came to the best game direction. A Way Out was a unique ass game. Best ongoing game. Where the fuck is Warframe, like you said? But No Man's Sky is it best ongoing game? Are you joking?
Yeah, how it sounds like. It sounds like that this was more like a popularity contest as to what games was more well known, more mainstream games.
Yeah, but to dispute that fact.
What?
You know what's funny about it? To dispute that, what she just said, they showed and they spoke to DE or showed a Warframe ad literally before or right after. It was one or two that award of the longest running games. Literally right before it, they showed literally a Warframe ad talking about how Warframe has like literally probably become the best free to play game of all time, and yet it's not on the best ongoing game list. And I'm like, what?
And then there's best narrative. Best narrative when it came to Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I get you. You're right. Right? Best music.
Best music though.
Best music. I was like, no. Definitely either goes to Octopath or fucking Ni no Kuni. Not even God of War. I can't even remember a single track in God of War. Like, why is it even there? The best art.
I don't even remember a track in Red Dead. Really?
Yeah.
It's
a bunch of country music though. It's good. It's a bunch of country.
The one, just to just put your thing to that. And spoiler, the one song I actually had to end up trying to look up and find was the song when you come back from Cuba, from Guam, and you were riding your horse to where the gang is last. That song actually was pretty good.
Again,
but that's one song out of.
To be fair, no. I know. I'm just saying that is the one that is only. It's the same thing as like when me and Wildfang was having an argument for last year game of the year, and I played both Horizon and I played Persona 5. I played the shit out of Persona 5.
That was my personal game.
And he was like, Persona 5 better than Horizon, and when I was going back and forth with it, he was like, yeah, Horizon is a great game, but he was like, the music, he was like, Horizon has no actual score or nothing, he can't remember a single thing. But then he heard when I had Horizon as the theme, the background theme for my PlayStation, and Horizon's theme was actually pretty much just a bunch of chorus and orchestra. And so it's obviously that's not going to stand out to, the classy, upbeat, dancey tune shit from Persona 5.
Yes, but at the end of the day, being forgettable is a lot worse than being rememberable. And, but moving on, like, the best art direction was Return of Obra Dinn. Now, first of all, that game, I can't see it because it's black and white and it's ugly to me. Why was that best art direction? Octopath Traveler definitely should have won that shit. What the fuck do you mean, man? It's just a black and white game.
Did Octopath win any awards?
No!
I know it was nominated for a bunch of shit. Like, Spider-Man was nominated.
Yeah.
But I don't think Octopath won anything, which pisses me off.
Best audio design between Red Dead, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel, Spider-Man, and fucking Black Ops. You know what? I'm not even going to get into that shit. The shit was dumb. Best performance.
Red Dead ran away from a lot of awards for no reason.
Stole it and ran. Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan. Okay, I'll let it. Because Christopher Judge is annoying to me some. Because he's not the same. It's not the same as the regular Kratos. But like Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man, I was like, take it or leave it. I've heard that, man. Now, games for impact.
It's Sasuke. We've been down that road.
We've heard him over decades, right? Now, games for impact and best independent games. That's when I was just like, yeah, this shit is terrible. Celeste is a good game. Don't get me wrong. But games that have impacts, it beat The Missing, J.J. McInfield, and Out of the Memories. Nah, that game has the biggest impact out of all of them. And Life is Strange 2 is ass. Florence is okay. In 1111 Memories, no. Celeste should not have beaten it. Celeste also should not have won Best Independent Game because there's a game called fucking Dead Cells right there in the like, how did it even win? Huh? Dead Cells. Fucking Dead Cells. And the best mobile game was Florence. Instead of PUBG Mobile or Fortnite. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Best VR game. Let's not talk about that shit. Best action game. Dead Cells. Oh my god. I was like, best action game. Dead Cells. As soon as I saw that, I was like, what else is in the category? You guys would not believe me when I tell you that 3 of the games in the best action game category definitely did not belong there. Because Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was there, Destiny 2 Forsaken is there, and Far Cry 5. All of those are not fucking action games. Those are shooters.
They are FPSs.
Yes. Somebody at the Game Awards is fucking retarded.
Somebody was just high. Just a little high.
Well, that Game Awards was fucking cringing. When the only thing people ever talked about was, oh, how my child played Fortnite, or I go home and play Fortnite. It was fucking cringe.
It was all Fortnite.
Garbage.
Then the best action adventure game was between God of War, Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which should not have been there. Because Shadow of the Tomb Raider has literally been a flop the whole time. And of course, we move over to fucking the best role-playing game that Monster Hunter World for some reason won between Dragon Quest, Ni no Kuni, Octopath, and Pillars of fucking Eternity. And why wasn't fucking Divinity 2 here? Really? Okay.
Didn't that come out last year?
Yeah, Divinity 2 came out this year.
It did? Well,
yeah. Best fighting
must
game.
Have been real early.
Yeah. Best fighting game between all of the fighting games that came out this year.
I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ kind of had to win that one.
Wait
Right?
a second. Wait a second. When did Dragon Ball FighterZ come out?
This year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
like early February.
Okay, I was about to say, this shit came out.
Some early.
Okay, now the Street Fighter 5 one, I was like, no one's playing that game. How did it even make it to this list? Second.
Because of Street Fighter.
Yeah, okay. And then it
out of that list of this show, Dragon Ball had to win that one.
Yeah, of course.
Out of the list of this show.
Of course. I'm glad it won because Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is Baby's first fighting game, and it's terrible. Best family game was Overcooked 2. And I was like, over Mario Tennis or Party? No. And why is Starling Battle for Atlas even on this fucking list? That's not a party game. That's not what? And then there's Best Strategy Game. Now, guys, I love RPGs, but why is this list filled with an RPG that came out, which is Valkyria Chronicles? Why is that not in the role-playing game section? Because that is a role-playing game and not just a strategy game.
I told you, somebody who was doing up this shit was high.
And then there's
I'm surprised that wasn't on the list. To be honest with you, I'm surprised they even thought about that game.
Yeah, and then there's the best fucking sports and racing game, which is filled with Forza, FIFA, Mario Tennis.
Hey,
Mario Tennis. NBA
is sport.
2K19 and Pro Evolution Soccer. So there are 2 soccer games, NBA and a racing game in this shit, and a fucking Horizon Take It. But I'm like, honestly, a lot more people would be playing Mario fucking Tennis. Looking at the sales figures and shit. I mean, come on. Or reviews or something. Like, if this is a popularity contest, Mario should have won the fucking the thing. And then there's best multiplayer game, which for some fucking reason, Sea of Thieves is even on the list. What the fuck is this game even there?
Good Lord.
Why is that game there? No.
MMO, man.
No.
Gotta have you MMO.
Okay. Then we going down to fucking best student game, which I know nothing of these games, so I'm not even going to talk about them. Best debut indie game, which, if we can recall, we had an indie category. Moving back up. Yes, Celeste won. Yeah, we go down in the Messenger. And I'm like, best debut indie game, best independent game. And I'm like, Celeste is also a debut game. It's not.
Look, man, the main words are cringe all the way around.
Okay. Now we talk about the best esports game. It was between Counter-Strike, a game that's like decades old, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, and fucking Overwatch. And I was like, if Overwatch don't win that shit, get the fuck out of here.
Overwatch won that, right?
Yeah, I was like, Overwatch better win that shit because that's clearly like still that's popular. And then there was the best esports player, Sonic Fox. I've met the guy numerous times.
You know what? I'm gonna be in the minority here. His speech was fucking cringe.
I sat there, I'm like, stupid and pointless, and
I sat there.
Nothing. I was like, "Yo, you didn't have to do."
I sat there.
Yeah.
Everyone was on the Twitter and Facebook said, "Oh, he stole the show." And I'm sitting here like,
he did not.
No, he wasted 10 minutes of my time giving a whatever type of speech, and then having to throw out the political garbage. Oh, he's gay. We all know you are, sir. We don't care. It's just 2018.
He said, I'm black.
I'm
gay. I'm black.
Care.
I'm gay. Pretty much everything a Republican hates. I was like, okay, thanks. We really needed that.
I'm like, did you really have to throw in the political agenda here at the game awards? I'm not here to. I don't. Oh my god.
I don't even know why people were there. My next thing was fucking the best esports team, and here's my reaction when they were announcing them. OG, who? London Spitfire, who? Fnatic, who? Australians, who? Cloud9, who? And the winner is Cloud9. I don't even know who that is. That's exactly what the fuck.
It should have been the Shanghai Dragons, though.
Best esports coach, and I was like, I'm not even gonna pay attention to this category. Then it was like best sports events, the 2018 League of Legends World Championship. I was like, nothing happened. What the fuck? None of this is important. Evo. Why is Evo here? Evo isn't esports. Best esports hosts, and I was like, yeah, I'm ignoring the rest of you. Then there was content creator of the year, and I was like, oh wow, Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Myth, Pokimane, and Wilrex. And I was like, Ninja's technically not a content creator. He is a Twitch streamer. If you think that is a content creator, you can kiss the broader side of my ass on a Tuesday, please. Thank you. But the best part about the whole thing is they announced Joker in Smash Brothers. That's literally like the only thing that was good. Oh yeah, and they showed off V gameplay for what's his name. They showed off V gameplay for Devil May Cry 5. They announced the new Dragon Age. They announced the new Far Cry. Of course, Mortal Kombat 11 was amazing, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance was amazing. Can't wait to get that Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And I can't believe they switched it to Switch. Hey,
man, Switch needs something, right?
Hey, it's hilarious because I bet you people are freaking out like they did with Bayonetta 2. Oh, my God.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
Wait.
But moving on. Now we got that out the way. There's also a game that I want to say is quite possibly one of the greatest fighting games I've played in a long time. It's fucking Smash Brothers. Everybody in this party should buy Smash Brothers. Yes, even you, E4, you should go buy Smash Brothers. E4?
Yes, sir.
I say you should go buy Smash Brothers. You're going to go buy it tomorrow. You buy Smash Brothers tomorrow.
I have other games on my list, sir, that I need to go buy.
Go buy Smash Brothers.
I gotta go buy my Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Is it even worth it if you're not playing competitive?
Well, I am kind of playing competitive.
I don't have people to play with.
I'm a shoutcaster for UGL, so yeah. Oh yeah, Crash Team Racing was also announced.
What I'm saying is, oh yeah, that was announced. That's the highlight of the whole show.
I need to be a fucking psychic.
What? We all knew this.
I mean,
no, I even called the fucking order of what they was gonna come out with this goddamn game. I was like, you're gonna remake Crash. I said we're probably gonna get a Spyro. I said CTR. And then we're gonna see Jack and Daxter now. Well, Medieval is already come out. Is Medieval out yet? No, I think Medieval is about to come out.
It's and not even close to being coming out yet. What are you talking about?
Yeah. And then we're gonna see Jack and Daxter, and then we're probably then at that point, sometime in 2020, probably gonna end up getting Crash Bash. But I just can't.
Crash
with
what?
CTR.
Mario
Party
Crash.
Mario Party for Crash, which was the other super popular one.
Yeah, but once Crash Team Racing comes out, everything goes in the back burner.
It's gonna be online, and it's gonna open up servers. I will destroy everybody in that game. I am the best.
You say that now.
Yeah.
I will fucking destroy you when this game comes out.
Well, you said that now.
The game, so
this is gonna be fucking.
You are a fucking clown.
I'm not. I didn't play the game.
I will destroy you.
You never played Crash Team Racing?
No.
No.
I didn't even care enough to play the game. You think I'm a Crash Bandicoot?
He actually didn't play any Crash Bandicoots while I was playing like Crash and Spyro. What was it that you said you was playing when people was playing those games?
I was playing games like Xenogears, Final Fantasy VIII, Mega Man X, 4, 5.
Funny thing was, I was too.
Yeah, I just wasn't playing.
But he also still managed to play Crash.
Okay, and I wasn't. Look, it's called I wasn't interested in Crash. There's no appeal in Crash for me. Like I'm a human being.
A platform game.
Oh no, I have Super Mario. I had Super Mario, and I have Mega Man X and X4 and X5. You know, I can play platform games. It's just Crash Bandicoot. The whole body of work that is Crash Bandicoot does not appeal to Mr. Wildfang, so he's not like a Crash fan. Of course, I'm not going to be like, well, you guys, you play a weird Bandicoot thing that whatever. And no, I don't really care. I just, he never appealed to me as a kid. He still doesn't appeal to me as a grown man. Like Crash doesn't have anything to me, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not saying
he was the mascot for Sony for so many years.
To me, it was Solid Snake because I was playing Metal Gear.
I don't mind the fact. I'm not surprised you're not a fan of Crash. I'm surprised you never played Team Racing. At least like picked it up and tried it. That's what I'm surprised at.
No, I went to one of my dad's friend's house and they were playing it, and they was like, "You want the sticks?" No. That's
it just what I
said. I was just like, it's not. I was like, it doesn't. I was like, because they were on a character select screen, and they was like, "You want to turn?" I was just like, nah.
With Crash Team Racing, it was surprising that it actually was so freaking good because at the time, there was Mario, so
yeah,
it was like, okay, Mario was gonna dominate it, and then they surprisingly came out with this game, and I was like, what is this? And it just was fantastic. This game was just so fantastic. The tracks, the music, they actually had a goddamn story on it. I mean, I wasn't too much on the story. I was mostly just dominating because I am one of the best players in the fucking world when it comes to this game.
And you'll be playing it online only because I'm not gonna play it with you.
Oh, of course. I already have a group of friends that I messaged and was like, so you, yeah, we're all doing this when this game comes out.
That's good. That's good. Because I don't be like, hey, you want to play? I'm going to go, no. Because I know you. And I know that's what you're going to do. The hell was that? Oh.
I threw
Oh,
the
okay,
toy.
yeah, I know you, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I'll ask if you would want to play, just to ask to see if you want to, play a map, play something like that. But other than that, I want to be busy. Apparently, there seems like there will be a challenge, then a certain dark wave,
Yeah,
and then I have my
yeah,
other friends.
yeah. I don't have a horse in this race because I'm going to be laughing as I'm not playing the game. Next, wait, hold up. How many Crash Bandicoot games are there?
Jesus Christ!
Good
One,
ones?
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
Hold
There
on.
are bad
Crash,
ones, and then there are good
Crash
ones.
2, Crash 3, Cortex Strikes Back, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash to Insanity, that Crash Orange purple shit with the spiral that was on the handheld joint,
Yeah, where he
the
went to
Crash
Spiral's
Nitro
World.
Kart, the other Crash Kart joint where it was like half adventure, half kart joint, and then and then the Crash Monster shit. I think it's like 10 of them.
Damn. Okay.
But only like maybe 4 of them are actually good.
Okay.
Yeah, and those
Because
4 happen to be
Insomniac's
the
not
older
working
ones.
on.
And you're surprised I
Yeah,
didn't.
basically the first 3 and Team Racing.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You got
Basically, anyone that Insomniac did minus Skyforge shit was
Oh
good.
yeah, it is. It is 10 because then there's the one that came out for the PlayStation 2. That joint that had the fucking loading screen that literally you can go, you take a shower, use the bathroom, make dinner, and then come back, and then the level still hasn't fucking loaded. That one, I forgot the name of that one, but yeah, so it's about 10 of them.
That's amazing.
That one was supposed to be like the pioneer because it had like the super amazing graphics and better use than the
Until
30
we
to
got the
8-bit shit,
remastered,
but
and then it literally was just the remake game, but with good graphics. And
they
equally as
actually
hard.
made it harder, and it's harder.
Yeah, it's the Dark Souls of platforming because people don't know how to shut the fuck up with that. But like I said, man, Crash Bandicoot, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just doesn't appeal to Mr. Johann Strausenberg over here because he's like, who cares?
I didn't know we're using
I have a
part
question for you,
government.
Mr. Wild Thing.
I didn't use my government. Yeah,
I
your
said
service is
Strausenberg.
Darkwave.
Which is to you the best Mario Kart game? Period.
Yeah, it would be Mario Kart 8.
So you think? So are you saying finally Double Dash was dethroned
Double Dash was dethroned. Yes,
by 8?
yes.
I have to say Mario Kart 64 was mine.
Yeah, but Mario
Because for
Kart 8,
mine, Double Dash was the best for me.
yeah,
Or at least
Double Dash is always going to be a damn good game. It's just that
I
game
haven't
is
really played
broken as
enough
fuck.
of 8 to.
Yeah, that
You didn't play
Mario,
nobody played 64?
I mean, I
played
did, but
64,
Double
but
Dash.
Double Dash
Honestly,
over the rest of
until
my life.
8 came out, Double Dash was probably the best Mario Kart.
Oh no,
period.
yeah, you're right. You are right, 100%.
And it's sad
Anything
because
that came out
there
after
was a lot of
Double
them.
Dash was kind of like a downgrade, and then 8 came out, and that was like, all right, let's fix some of the issues. Like prime example, in Mario Kart 7, it was Toad. All you had to do is pick Toad, and all everybody does is pick Toad. And now in 8,
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
like Toad.
now Toad and Yoshi and Koopa aren't the fastest motherfuckers in the game. You gotta kind of mix your shit up. Then you gotta mix up with your bike. So now you can make Bowser a fast motherfucker. Because people were just filthy. Double Dash, if you got that golden cart, no one's beating you. That was gay. But
damn, Double Dash was.
oh no, that
damn
game
good.
it was still a standard. And then 8 was able to make a better standard. And the game was good. The game is still good to me. And then Deluxe kind of made it even better. So it's like, oh god.
As long as Double Dash finally got the done, because I was having a conversation, and I said to this day, I like I said, I haven't played much of 8.
Yeah.
I did play. I think 8. I played 8 like in the arcade more so than the Wii.
Yeah.
But I was like, if it's still not better than Double Dash, I'm not interested. And no one could tell me if it was better or not.
Yeah. I'd say 8's better
Or
experience.
if at least, even if it wasn't better, that is at least to a point where it's acceptable.
It's fantastic.
So, good.
It's fantastic.
Wait. Which Mario Kart did I have for the Wii U? Maybe I did have
That
8,
was Mario
actually.
Kart Wii U. But that game, to me, is
Well, that game was
literally
trash.
exploitable to the high end. Next thing. But if y'all talk about Mario Kart, man, I'll join y'all on that discussion. I ain't gonna. That's the discussion I'll join you guys on. The one we were talking about, Crash Team Racing. Though, I'm gonna have to skip and let y'all enjoy that one on your own. Yeah, it's like a certain somebody in her Yu-Gi-Oh craze could be randomly tagging me in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll be like, what? What? I keep challenging you, E4, and you keep ducking me. I don't know why.
Cause I said, oh yeah, okay, I'm ducking you.
Yep, you ducking me.
Okay.
I want you to play me.
I mean, I'm
in
pretty
like
sure.
5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure I asked to play you, and I told you I won't even use a certain deck.
I've never. This conversation never happened. I said, "Hey, yo, see me," and you was like, "Nah, I'm afraid of you," and I'm like, you ducking me, got you. All right, moving on. Hey guys,
They completely killed the game for me.
You know, with all the bans. Anywho, by the way, guys, I have a question. It is near the end of 2018. Of course, I'm going to come up with my worst games of the year and my best games of the year. In your guys' opinion, what is the best game of this 2018? So, now that we're at the end of it, what's
best game?
Best game of the year. Game of the year. I mean, not best game of the year, but game of the year.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Honestly, I don't really know. I don't think I may have one.
I mean, you asked what's my favorite game, or what should be game of the year?
You know, they're not mutually different. They could be your opinion.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I mean, no. Are you asking what's my game of the year, or what should be overall
game of the year? Not overall, because that's opinion based. I'm not saying this is not an opinion. It's not an objective discussion. This is opinionated.
Well, I didn't know if you said my or just overall.
I literally said, what's your guys' opinion, or what's your guys' game of the year? Dog. Boy.
That's actually a good question. I mean, you know, as much shit as I gave Monster Hunter for winning RPG of the year, I had a shit ton of fun with it. And though Red Dead Redemption, I didn't care to play God of War. I just don't care. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say Octopath, because as we all know, I'm not really a huge turn-based fan person. And that game actually, from the demo I played, made me, you know, kind of lighten my stance on it, considering I did buy Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, you know what? Just for the fact that it got me kind of playing turn-based games again, certain ones anyway, I'll say Octopath. I was going to say Monster Hunter just because of the fact that I did have a lot of fun with it and put in, like, I was on that shit, you know, countless religiously for a while. But I'll give it to Octopath for, I guess, bringing me back into a genre, I guess you can say.
That's good. That's good. E4, how about you? E4, how about you?
I honestly don't really have a particular favorite game that I would say is game of the year for me. I don't have a game. I didn't play too many games or any new games this year. My list was actually pretty short this year. The only game that I played, you know, besides Crash Remastered, and then now there's Spider-Man, which I'm just about to get to play. I guess, what was it? Yakuza Kiwami 2 that came out?
Yes.
Yeah. So, seeing as how I played a little bit of that, I would probably say that will be it for me.
Oh, for Monster Hunter? That's surprising.
I like I said, I played Monster Hunter, and Monster Hunter I played it for like I only got it because somebody asked me to play it so we can have another game to play, and then I got it, and then I was still kind of somewhat bored with it. That's why I traded it in and put the credit to Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I no longer have that game.
Neither do I, because I traded it in and put it toward my game of the year, which is most likely Smash Brothers. Because that is the biggest, most complete fighting game I've played in the last decade. And they have extra characters. It's about to be 75, 76 characters in the game. I'm done. I'm good. I don't need shit else. I can literally play this game for the rest of my goddamn life. No, I can't, obviously. But, mine's just Smash Brothers. Literally like 100 hours of the story mode. And I'm not going to lie, fucking disappointing, but, still a little fun. Annoying at some points because it's like the Dark Souls of Smash Brothers.
Don't use the Dark Souls of anything.
Look, life is the Dark Souls of life. I fucking hate that phrase. Can we make a side on that real quick? Why do people keep doing that? Why do journalists especially keep doing that? This
because Dark Souls of Bloodborne. Because Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and other games like that are considered to be hard, so they automatically say, "Oh, this is the Dark Souls of something." Which it's funny because Dark Souls is not as hard as it used to be. So,
especially if you already played the games, and the people go.
Some people say Bloodborne is harder than Dark Souls.
I'm one of those people.
If you play Neo, is probably the hardest one of them all. But I mean.
So what's that? Oh, yes, it is.
Neo.
Back attacks
so
do more damage.
So it's like Dark Souls 3 was. I'm not gonna say it was easy. It has its moments, but the saying the Dark Souls of something is at this point kind of minute. Like, and this is coming from a guy who's playing Bloodborne and Dark Souls, who really played them very much at the same fucking time. It's like,
actually,
on certain places, Bloodborne can be harder on certain things.
Bloodborne is the Dark Souls of London games that takes place in Victorian London.
Oh, we're really gonna say that now?
E4 is the Dark Souls of my wife, so therefore, yeah. I did that.
Oh my god.
WWE is the Dark Souls of terrible.
No.
Are we segueing to WWE?
Yes, we just did. I segued by calling WWE the Dark Souls of terrible.
This apparently
it's actually getting hard to watch.
Vince McMahon is coming to Raw to shake things up. So we will be seeing Vincent Kennedy McMahon on Monday Night Raw.
I hope he's coming to shake my dick. What the fuck is he? What is he?
Oh God!
No, man, I'm sick of it. There's 3 Raws in a row that had the same shit. They literally just took the script, changed 2 words, and redid the shit. Like, come the fuck on. I'm done. And I just finished the review and everything. I'm not doing that, son. I don't want that. I don't care if Vince is going to be there. Vince is not going to add anything substantial to the program, and it's still going to be shit. Like, fuck.
It's not that he won't, because who knows? This is WWE. It's the fact that you see this as like, God, they're really desperate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all their fault. It's all their fault.
Oh, yeah.
If you had built up other people, if you didn't give shitty storylines that doesn't have any meaning, then things would be better. Instead, we get this. We got P jokes. We got the same shit every single fucking week. If it's like, if it's not Seth versus McIntyre, it's Seth versus Dolph. If it's not Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal, then it's Jinder Mahal doing Shanti in the back stage. And what's funny is
which is now Elias.
That too. And people say, "Well, see what happened with Roman Reigns?" Because I know the show was terrible if Roman Reigns was there. Nothing's changed. It was the same shit even when Roman was there. Seth versus Drew, Seth versus or Dolph, Seth versus those two guys pretty much the entirety of the year, and that was it. And Roman versus whomever, or doing a segment with Braun Strowman. You know, it's just the same shit. Like, I don't mind seeing competitive matches. It's like, give some space, let things grow. Give people other matches and let those matches play into the real feud. Instead of, why am I saying Drew and Dolph, Seth and Dolph over and over when they fight at the pay-per-view? You killed the luster of the match. The women's division, don't get me started. Ronda Rousey had that shit on lockdown. Garbage, as always. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah. All right.
Oh, man.
And people say Ronda's helping the women's division. No, she's not. No, she's not. I'm not saying she hasn't improved. But the fact of the matter is, who is going to beat Ronda Rousey unless they give it to Becky Lynch, which would be great for her, but I doubt they do that. You know, who's gonna beat Ronda? Clean.
I don't know.
Nobody has been built up. Like, who's they gonna put an Ember Moon? Nah, she's too busy fighting Tamina.
Which was Tamina on television.
Who else gonna be? It's gonna be Bayley and Sasha? Nah, they too busy either the Riot Squads. Literally, at this point, we didn't see them fight so much that y'all might as well just have them in a bra and panties match. I don't know, to shake things up. Fuck. Or it's nobody else that's on here. Alicia Fox, fuck out of here.
I love Alicia Fox.
Yeah, Shanti. That's how important she is.
At this stage, everything on Raw is practically god awful. And what's sad is there's only one person on, and whomever he might be in the match with, no, fuck it, one person on Raw. When you look at Raw, you don't necessarily say anything positive, but you say the only good thing with a certain match, and who's that one person?
Seth Rollins.
Can you imagine if Seth Rollins went out with injury? My God.
That's why I made the thing saying when me and Wildfang, when we kept saying, "Oh, where's Lars Sullivan going?" I was like, which brand needs him more? Granted, it wouldn't make any sense to put another big dude on Monday Night Raw, but at this point, we don't know if Braun Strowman is really out. If Braun Strowman's even going to make it for TLC, that's kind of here and there, up in the air. But more than likely, so just say if Lawrence does end up going to SmackDown, which I don't see, somebody else is more than likely going to get called up from NXT, and they're going to go to Raw. Either I was going to say more than likely Aleister Black, and Aleister Black is going to go to Monday Night Raw.
Or Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen, in my opinion, well, even though Velveteen is still young, I would put Black before I would pull up Velveteen.
Well, the thing is, Velveteen, it might actually come up at the same time. Velveteen is doing nothing on NXT. He hasn't even been seen. He's not. I don't even think he was at the taping spoilers. So more than likely he'll be in the Royal Rumble, and he might be on Raw. I see Lars Sullivan going to SmackDown because Braun Strowman's not going to be out for that much long. I mean, he's not going to be out for like 6-7 months.
Yeah, it's just a shattered elbow, honestly.
So you'll get Braun back in maybe another month or two. Velveteen will probably come in the Royal Rumble. That'll be his main roster debut. I see
Aleister getting called up, and Aleister going to Raw, and like you said, I do see Lars going to SmackDown. And yeah, with having Roman at this point gone, this will actually be, even though Raw is god awful and Raw is just, you can just throw the whole show in the trash, this would be the perfect time while Roman is gone, while other top names and stuff like that, and people are out on injury and are gone and stuff like that, and there's just only one or two people kind of trying to hold the show down, this would be the time to have somebody, a big name, called up from NXT to have that person shine, have that person.
There's just one problem. Vince doesn't watch NXT, so he knows nothing of these people.
It is. Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't.
NXT? What is that?
That's the thing with here's the problem with Monday Night Raw. There is nobody outside of one man who is even, I guess you can say, that's not injured, really had the ball in the main event. Really. And I'm not talking about Dean Ambrose from SmackDown Live. It's only been one man on that entire roster who A, even makes sense at this point. B, is literally the only person who has pretty much been built around at a certain point in his career, and that's Seth Rollins.
Drew?
You can bring up Aleister Black, you can bring up Velveteen Dream, it will not matter. Now, if you put Aleister Black in the Royal Rumble, he wins the Royal Rumble, but if he wins the Royal Rumble, do you think he's going to go, I mean, there may be Brock Lesnar, but, you know, that's if he goes to Smack, that's if he goes to Raw, which, at this point, he probably will. But again, that's the only way it will be relevant.
Do you think that though, for maybe that they'll have somebody debut on TLC in place of Braun Strowman? Just say that Braun Strowman is still particularly out, and Baron Corbin's like, yeah, I knew that, you know, Braun Strowman gonna be here, and I'll win this by forfeit because there's nobody, and I got that locker room on check, whatever. Boom.
You could do NXT,
and they can get Aleister to take his or Dream.
Well, they can do that. I mean, Aleister wouldn't be up there for long. He still has to do his takeover stuff. And Velveteen Dream, I mean, you can do Velveteen Dream.
Because Dream, after he lost his match, the only reason why I'm not saying Dream as of now is only to get called up, is only because even though it was reported that Vince has been looking at Velveteen Dream and stuff like that and has been eyeing him or whatever like that, but only reason why I'm not saying so is only just because, not even so much the fact that he hasn't had a title run, that's not even because of that, it's just because of so much as I feel as though that he still has a certain that there's something that's still there for him in NXT, if that makes sense. Like certain people you look at, if you look at certain people, does that make sense? Like if you look at certain people, you're like, yeah, they're just about polished up and just about, unfortunately, ready to go. I mean, we wish you could stay here longer because the main roster kind of sucks ass. But
I feel like when it comes to Velveteen Dream, when I look at Velveteen now, I feel like, to me, in NXT, there's legitimately really nothing else for him to do. I mean, sure, you can put him against, you know, Ricochet or something, but we've seen it. He just went against Ciampa, and honestly, if Velveteen's not really fighting for at this point, if he's not fighting for gold, there's no need for. He's pretty much done. And with all the talent coming in, Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, Puncher Martinez, all the other random bums coming in, not bums, but, you know, random Joes coming to NXT. Eventually, at this point, there's so many people coming in NXT right now, that roster is loaded. And Velveteen Dream, and Velveteen is honestly at the point where he's already fought for the North American title, he lost. He already fought for the NXT Championship, he lost. What else is there for him to do? He can't. Granted, I don't want him to come to the main roster just because main roster is garbage. Now, yes, he is young. When you're on the road like that, things could happen if you're not mature enough to know what's going on the road. But there's just nothing else for him to do. And with the roster where it is, he honestly will be lost. Now you can keep him here and feed him with Matt Riddle, but I mean, that's a step back for Velveteen
But
Dream.
that's the same thing that was happening with. I feel as though that was the same thing that was happening with Nikki Cross when I was just like, why is Nikki still here? Nikki, why are you still here? Why didn't you get caught up? And then she was still in beef with like Candice LeRae, and then still doing the thing where she didn't even finish. She first of all still didn't even finish. I don't even think that she still finished the stuff with Candice, and I don't think she even finished her match.
Candice.
Did she finish her match or her stuff with Bianca Belair?
No,
remember that was the thing where. No. So I guess that was just like a fuck it, whatever. Because where the hell did she go? Did she vanish in the smoke and turn into Aleister? Because remember that was the joint where it was black, and then she was gone, and then Aleister was there, and then that happened with that situation. So that was first of all, that was a great segment because you didn't have either one of them lose because you can't still have Nikki lose and then couldn't have Bianca lose because she's undefeated. Don't tell the main roster because you know what they do with undefeated. Oscar, but Nikki was still there for some time, and she didn't have it. She was just kind of just, even though she's crazy, whatever, but that's her shtick. But she was just kind of floating and being there, and I was fine with it. I could have seen Nikki Cross still being there and stuff like that for it. I think that, and honestly, if I was Triple H, I would try to, and yeah, it's NXT is getting flooded. The whole purpose for NXT is to groom people for the main roster, but looking at how the people that's on the main roster, specifically people that was from NXT, have been treated, I would try to hold on to people as long as I could.
Well, unfortunately,
look at how NXT people have all been treated like Ember Moon, Asuka, like what? Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Ty Dillinger. What the fuck is Ty Dillinger? No, you know what? Let me name somebody recent. Just because he barely even speak fucking English, even though that's why they paired him up with Zelina. What the fuck is Andrade Cien Almas doing?
Well, excuse me. You go on his Instagram and he's doing press releases and stuff like that, doing the signature pose that him and Zelina and stuff does. That's what he's doing. My bad. I'm sorry. That's what Andrade Cien Almas is doing. To piggyback on what you said, starting with Nikki Cross, it was questionable, but when you look at Nikki Cross staying, you have to think about it. When Nikki Cross stayed, she stayed for two reasons. One, there was no one else in the women's division that was even ready to face Shayna Baszler. You need to give Shayna Baszler somebody. That's number one. Nikki Cross was there. Number two, she played a factor in probably the biggest storyline, and it made sense. Now, she did debut on SmackDown Live. She will be on SmackDown. She will be with Sanity. Confirmed she'll be with Sanity when she openly comes up. She finished her match with Candice LeRae, and she's not been seen. So most likely, she'll come up again eventually. Bianca Belair's thing is over. If you want no spoilers, Bianca is in good hands.
She's still trash.
There's spoilers I don't want to say, but unless you don't care.
Yeah. No, you're good. You don't have to say.
Yeah, the spoilers. Yeah, I've seen the spoilers. So Bianca she's fine. As far as Velveteen and every NXT caller being bad, and I'm not. And it's true. Ty Dillinger, well, he's injured right now, but Ty Dillinger was barely used. Andrade Cien Almas is in Ghostline. The only legit callers that's actually been treated with any type of respect, honestly, is Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins. Well, you know what? I can't even count Seth Rollins, though he was in NXT, but I'm not going to count Seth because Roman is. They were NXT back when NXT was kind of just not even relevant in a way. So I won't count them, but when the entity got relevant, the only that really got treated well is Kevin Owens, Finn Balor for 1 month, Sami Zayn towards his heel turn, and Asuka for 6 months until she lost to Charlotte. Everybody else has... actually no, Elias has been treated well. Very well. So I mean, he hasn't won a title, but he's over. He's one of the most over people on the roster.
Which makes no sense because he got himself over the same as what Ty Dillinger did,
no one liked him in NXT. He was shit in NXT.
Who?
That's the difference between Ty and Elias. Who? No one liked him in NXT. Elias, when he was in NXT, no one cared for Elias.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't that thing.
No, I thought you meant Ty was. I thought you meant Ty was shit.
No, they were different. Ty was over NXT. People love the 10 chant. He came to the main roster, it was still there. They took him off television, it disappeared. Now the 10 chat is dead. Kind of like how Rusev Day is dead ever since they took away Aiden English. Dead.
Which made no sense with the 10 chant because so we don't want the crowd sitting there doing the little 10 joint, but let's have him come out debut, as number 10 in the Royal Rumble because that makes sense. And then, let's just do that. Oh, and then let's have him have him actually shown on TV, which actually could have boosted his career. I actually was super surprising to see that he was feuding or going to start a feud with fucking Randy Orton. I was like, oh my god, are they actually giving Ty screen time? And oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, because I don't like that stupid 10 count. Just another fucking hammer on fucking bury him.
Of course.
I don't like. That's pretty much literally was Vince himself said. Vince himself should hear. Randy, I'm gonna go ahead and have you just say that. Yeah, you don't like the 10 count because I don't like it. So, but I can't physically say that.
If someone is not in WWE's plan book, they will do everything they can to kill it. It has been documented. Look at Rusev Day. Rusev Day was hot. It was English. They don't want it. You give them the main act. Everyone kept telling me, Rusev is the main act of Rusev Day. Or what were you watching on television? The main act of Rusev Day was Aiden English.
I don't think they watch TV. I don't think the creative team actually watches the shows.
Oh no, these are people telling me, Rusev Day would be fun because Rusev is great. Now, I may be in the minority here. I think Rusev, to me, charisma-wise, he's decent. But he plays best when he's playing off someone else.
Pretty much.
Look at his entire Rusev Day thing. What did he really do? He stood there, smiled, flexed his little chest muscles, and Aiden English did all the talking.
Pretty much.
And he would shake his head to the Rusev Day theme.
And now, to me, and whatever, and yeah,
to me, that's not a lot of charisma. Now he played off well comedic with Aiden English. The key word is with Aiden English.
Oh yeah.
So if you want something dead, which they did, what do? You take away the best part of someone's act, and you kill it with Ty. Now there's exceptions to this. When WWE wants something in their plans and it doesn't go, look at Becky Lynch. They wanted to turn Becky Lynch here. They wanted Charlotte to be this great overbated face. That shit backfired tenfold. But someone like Ty Dillinger, what do? You take him off TV. You said that you take away Aiden English.
Completely.
Anyone else that wants to get over and who gets himself over in an organic way, break them off television or they take away the best part of that. Look at Bobby fucking Roode. This man was on top of the world NXT as a heel. The whole entire arena sung his song. No matter what, I will never forget probably Ty Dillinger's best moment and Bobby Roode's best moment when they did take over Toronto and it was in Canada. The entire building for both men just exploded.
Oh yeah, because
look at Bobby Roode now. No one sings his song. If they do, it's like two people.
Yeah.
And he comes out as a babyface. The fucking chat game. NXT.
I will never forget. Mm-hmm. No, I was gonna say it. Bobby Roode and for the chip, and I said this is just gonna be pretty much the battle of entrances. And I will never forget. I don't think I've heard a pop quite so loud. You know, when he's standing in the middle of the ring and he's gearing up and he's doing and then glorious. That was the loudest I can recall of hearing that from the crowd on the main roster. I remember he did that, and literally I was like, oh, I just hear crickets. Goddamn.
He's a babyface. He's not portrayed in the right way. That's it.
Pretty much.
The main roster. Everyone's portrayed in a way where they have to be. It's almost as if when you come up to, it's almost like when you come from NXT, you have to hit a reset. It isn't like building yourself up. It's actually refreshing your entire character. I'll never forget when Michael Cole said that Ember Moon was like a protege to Nia Jax. On what planet is Ember Moon, who's been wrestling twice as long as Nia Jax, a protege? What?
When did he say this?
He said this on a commentary when they were still friends.
Oh my!
Her and Nia Jax. Ember Moon looked at Nia Jax as a mentor. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Nia Jax.
This is the problem. This is the problem with NXT call-ups. It seems like everything they hit is with the exception of a few. There are very few selections. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Elias, shit like that. There are very few. Most people, when they come up, they have to hit some type of reset button as if... Yeah, it's as Andrade saying on this, and he is a former NXT champion, but on the main roster, he's just Andrade saying on this. He doesn't have a character.
5-star matches? What? Fuck that shit.
It's like they hit a reset button, and that harms a person more than ever. When you hit a reset button on a character, instead of bringing them in and treating them as if they were big. Now, of course, if you wasn't that big in NXT, it's one thing. But when you are a former NXT champion, okay, whether you're Drew McIntyre, Cien Almas, Bobby Roode, whomever, you have to treat them like a star. If you're going to treat them like a star, I'm going to use Shinsuke in this manner. If you're going to treat them like a star, give them opportunities, you need to pull the trigger. They gave Shinsuke, this man, 6 or 7 title shots for the WWE Championship. And he didn't win not once.
They had
Lord Joe had 4 chances. He didn't win not once.
They had this man, Shinsuke, lose to Jinder fucking Mahal.
That's when he should have won the championship.
That's when he died.
Now, and people say, well, he got a shot champion. That's great. You can get as many shots as you want. But you failed. And that came with your character. Now everyone's saying, oh, he's the United States champion. The United States championship is worthless.
What? He hasn't defended this damn thing. I literally forgot he was the damn U.S. champion until when I go on Facebook and I see welcome to Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm like, oh, that's right. He does have the fucking,
Oh, yeah.
He is worthless. The United States Championship is worthless. That belt is as good as having nothing. He's barely even on television. And that's the problem with the main roster. They don't push and they don't they don't present people in the proper roles that they need to be presented in. Roman Reigns should have been here months ago, years ago. They don't do it. Shinsuke Nakamura should have won the championship from Jinder Mahal. You could have done the whole Shinsuke thing kind of differently. You could have had Shinsuke beat Jinder. You could have had Shinsuke versus Brock, a match people want to see. You could have had AJ win the Rumble. You could have had AJ challenge Nakamura for the championship. The story writes itself. All the story had to be was AJ wants to revenge at what happened in the Tokyo Dome when he went for the Intercontinental Championship in New Japan and failed. Now, he has another chance. They don't have to bring up the Tokyo Dome. They don't have to bring up the IWGP Intercontinental title. But he said, this is redemption for me. The last time we was in this situation, I lost to you. Now, I'm going to beat you for the biggest prize. You could have had AJ beat Shinsuke at WrestleMania, and you could have still done a heel turn, which would have made more sense. Because he lost the title.
And to piggyback on this, I would have had Finn Balor. Finn Balor would have been the Universal Champion. He would have got his rematch and stuff like that. Roman would have never touched this belt. Ty Dillinger would have already had a title, either probably the IC belt, more than likely. So he would have already won it. Or here's another little cool thing. Because Ty and R-Truth is actually pretty good together and pretty funny together, and they both can wrestle. That would have been a tag team right there. Because, the tag team division and stuff like that on both shows, it's pretty bad. I mean, SmackDown, all we see constantly, and granted, I love the Usos, but we constantly are seeing the Usos and the New Day. And yes, they put on good matches every single time that they work together. That's not the problem. The problem is it's a division for a reason. So the only division on SmackDown is Usos, New Day, and the Bar. Raw, fucking Lucha House Party bullshit, and the rival that keeps getting buried, which Seth Rollins, so thankfully brought up, which is just like, fuck you guys. That was just a complete fuck you to the fans that he was saying that whole segment. But certain things, I feel personally that the reason why these people are being treated this way, and certain people, unless they are just on their hands and knees just sucking everyone's dick or whatever like that they're treated this way just because of where they came from, which makes no sense. Like, I feel as though that it's a political stupid bullshit with Vince McMahon and Triple H. Okay, so Vince, it's already been known that Vince does not watch NXT. He don't fucking watch it. You have a program. You have something where they actually work on these people for you. That's like you saying that y'all have this big branded ass company, and you come to me and it's like, hey Cecily, I want you to set like my own like a little training camp joint, so we can just promote from within. We can get people like to know the brand 100%. That we ain't gotta hire outside people or whatever like that. And then when somebody leaves, we can just bring somebody in from the camp. All right, cool, fam, got you. Work on these people. Here you go. This person is ready to go. They have all the experience that you need and stuff like that. They already know the ins and outs of the company. All right, cool. So yeah, no. I'm just, hey, what happened to that person I gave you a few months ago? Well, we worked them to the bone, and we're doing X, Y, and Z with them, and we just gave them like all the overnight shifts. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, but we're gonna need somebody else though for this other thing. Well, I don't know, because if you're treating my people that I'm sending up to you like some shit, no. This is what this is the only reason why you're here for. This is the only reason why you're here, just to do. And I don't like you, by the way, so I'm doing this to spite you. That's literally what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's literally change my mind and tell me that Vince does not watch NXT. So he doesn't even know these people or these characters or whatever like that. That he's literally doing this to spite. I can see Vince doing that, and I think that's actually what he's doing.
What, spiting Triple H?
Yes. Taking characters, people that he has specifically worked. Look at Sanity.
Who?
Exactly.
I haven't seen.
They're not even on television.
Wow.
Exactly.
They're even on television since Nikki Crossboard of Becky Lynch.
Yeah, damn.
And
they didn't do anything.
With Andrade saying, man gave you 5-star matches. Something that what has, please, okay, now correct me if I'm wrong. Please name a 5-star match that was for the main roster on both Raw and SmackDown, or even just a pay-per-view for this year.
On main
not
roster?
on NXT, not on the main roster, not NXT. Name me a 5-star match.
There hasn't been one.
Oh.
Not 5-star.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
5-star.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been one.
No.
Okay.
The closest 5-star match this year might have been.
It was probably Seth Rollins, wasn't it, or AJ Styles?
Yeah. Maybe, well, because Daniel Bryan versus Brock was
take,
good, not 5-star.
Take AJ Styles out and take Seth Rollins out. Name me a 5-star match on the main roster from this year.
The closest one would probably be Daniel versus Brock. That'd be the closest one.
And that's like what, a 4?
Yeah, probably
3.5.
So,
so you figure that you have somebody that's a 5-star match machine, somebody that gives you 5-star matches when he's in and stuff like that. These people that want to work, that want to continue doing. Could you imagine? You see the shit that Ricochet is doing in NXT? Do you know how fucking watered down he will be coming to the main roster?
Yep. Apparently they do change their styles when they come to the main roster.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they try to sit here and lie about his weight and put him on 205.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's a high flyer. He does back and front. How much does he weigh? Oh, Vince, he weighs 215. No, just trim him down 10 more pounds. He weighs 204. We'll put him on 205. They water these people down completely, and it's not. They take. So with WWE, here's their main problem. What does WWE stand for and not Walk with Elias?
Oh, I thought it stood for Walk with Elias.
What does the E in WWE stand for?
Entertainment?
That's what mostly they are only focused on at this point. It's just entertainment. They're not focused on They're not focused on wrestling. They don't care about the wrestling part. They lost. He's lost it. And to take what Wildfang has said, I do not wish death upon people, but I just wish that Vince kind of would just go away, not die, but just go away.
Well, you know what they say. Everyone's big excuse, whether it's whomever says it, it's very as they say, it's very difficult to write programs through a 3-hour show every week. That's the excuse everyone says.
Maybe they should trim it down.
Well, no. Yes, they should, but you have it's a full week of television, right? You have from Monday. You do have to do Tuesday. I don't know if it's the same creative writers, but let's just say it's different writers, right? You have from Monday to Monday. How hard is it to write? I don't know, a different show. You can't they just sit here and they copy and paste. The Raw should be it's plagiarism every week. The same shit. But yeah, it's so hard to write a 3-hour show every week.
Copy. I feel like if they do this on the damn laptop, all they do is hold on. Let me pull up my calendar for let's just say Monday is December 15th. Let's just randomly say. All right, so we got the script here on a laptop for December 15th. Hey, Wafang, Darkwave before we got to get the script for the December 21st. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and December 15th, change the date, move some stuff around here. Okay, we're gonna take Finn Balor out, replace him with Elias. We're gonna take Dolph, and now Pam can go to McIntyre. All right, good to go. There we go. Done. Hey, you guys still have Ember Moon. You can have Ember Moon and Tamina still. Yeah, that's fine. They can do that again. Oh, but you have Natty crying about you can do that again. Okay, are you sure? Yeah, it's good to go. It's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and go get high and do some heroin. The only thing that justifies.
The creative writer does. That's what they do. That's 30 writers in there.
That's why I can't. I hope and pray that the All Elite Wrestling, I hope that comes. And if anything, I would love to try to make a donation to get that to come to fruition.
Damn, you're that serious about that?
Yes, I am.
I wouldn't write down a donation, but it would be nice to see if it happens.
I would. Just despite, because they need to be taken. The reason why WWE still does this is because they have big balls. They don't have anyone, and yeah, they got New Japan and Lucha Underground, but something that is big enough or making a bolder enough statement that's gonna knock them off their fucking pedestal.
which is funny because for the last 3 weeks they've been losing out on some ratings. They've been hitting all-time records of record lows.
That's why Vince is coming to shake things up on Raw.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work. He's going to fail. I'm going to laugh.
Well, the only way a company's ever going to have a chance of even denting Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live, or just WWE, is that they're going to need a TV deal. So, if they can't get that, then no one's going to beat them.
Here's to also say that because SmackDown is now on Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, SmackDown's on Fox.
Yeah, and Fox don't play around with their fucking money. I mean, they see this shit. Oh, this shit going that change all of that, or we're canceling.
Yeah.
So let them try that shit next year. Also reported that Ronda Rousey may next year, of course, end up getting switched over to SmackDown.
At this
Fox
point,
Ronda.
I don't know why, but I do know why, but she ain't all that. But I do know why they would want Ronda.
Hear her fucking name.
Yeah, good old name.
Whore out her name. Yep, just whore it out. Jeez, I get such a headache talking about WWE.
Yeah, it's shit's not.
Mr. Laughing, you've been quite quiet over there.
No. Y'all were on a large rant, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I don't have to comment on the rant, so everything is all good, honky dory. But I'm not gonna have to piggyback on anything. Yeah, pretty much like y'all said. Everything has been like it's just going downhill, and I don't know if Vince even saw that, but like 3 weeks in a row.
No, he did.
Like there's only so much. There's only so much, my friend, that you can do at this point.
I don't think Vince cares. He has the money. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's what I said. Something needs to shake up or happen, and not fucking WWE just kick them right in the goddamn balls.
Yeah, All Elite Wrestling does need to happen.
They need a TV deal.
Yeah. Oh, he's already been talking. Wasn't he talking to? They was talking to. Oh God, what is his name? The shit. I'll post it in the messenger, the chat, and things like that when I get his name and stuff like that.
True. But yeah, man, like I said, it's fucking, it's dumb. And at the end of the day, one day WWE is gonna get the hint that no one cares anymore for just entertainment, and he's gonna understand that his business is gonna fail. Unfortunately, I don't believe that it's gonna happen. Why? I hope it really does step down while he's doing the XSF or whatever the fuck. Because I saw the announcement the other day. This man announced the XFL again, and he's bringing it back. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, that was announced last year or earlier this year.
Yeah,
the BC's having a team. Maybe they'll be more successful than the Redskins.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Hopefully. What else is there? Hold up.
What else isn't there?
One second. Oh yeah, did y'all guys see Taz's review on the last 3 Raws and how he roasted them for?
I saw his things, and I did not have the opportunity to listen to him.
I listened to something before the podcast.
That shit. This man destroyed all 3 of the last 3 Raws, and this shit was.
I mean, they were terrible.
It was very terrible.
Good.
And what he doing, he was just like oh my god. And he brought a good point that the interviews after something happened needs to stop. And then like thinking about him, like he's kind of right on that, because if something happens, somebody's in the person's face, and it does look kind of stupid, from a weird ass standpoint. But that's just me. Then oh yeah, we already talked about how to fix Raw. Y'all technically went on that rant. Woo! Now, TLC.
I don't think we talked about how to fix Raw, but yeah.
How can we fix Raw?
Just need better writing, man. Better direction and better writing. That's the simple answer.
No, you just need to throw the whole Raw away and start all over.
And they need better competition. They need a bigger competition.
There's certain people that at this point, like, can they even be saved?
No.
They just need what I would do. Quite honestly, what I would do, I would just do another fucking shake up and switch, do a whole complete transition switch. Put like the women's division. I would shake the shit out of the women's division, switch that shit up, and then I would. That's how you can start over. Because quite honestly, I would take certain people that has just failed and put them on the blue brand, and then just switch it and just start feuds and just start that shit all over. Because at this point, I mean, how are you gonna save Ember Moon?
You don't.
How are you gonna save Bailey and Sasha?
You don't.
How are you gonna save Ruby Riott? Well, nope, she can't be saved because she's stuck with the fucking Riot Squad.
Ironically, she's probably the best used woman in the roster.
She's literally one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not saying much. She's the best used, but I mean, it's not saying much when you look at the state of the roster.
I know one thing they can do. They can go give Tamina and Alicia Fox their walking papers. Be like, here you go, you're done.
How
Tamina,
did
you can go ahead
even
and
get back and become fucking relevant, man?
Because Roman the man punching his way to fame. Roman Reigns. There's Samoan. That's one.
Who the fuck else can you give? Tamina, give her walking papers. Goodbye, Alicia Fox. You can fucking retire. Nobody even fucking cares about you anymore. I didn't even know you were still employed, quite honestly. What's her fucking name? Nia Jax. Yeah, you can go back to development. You can just go. You can go back to development before you sit here and end up killing somebody. Riot Squad, break that shit up.
But Liv Morgan, I like looking at her.
You can look at her all you want. Well, there you go. We'll just put her in some black leather pants and shit, then have her commentate and do what the fuck ever, like fucking Alexa Bliss. There you go.
Alexa Bliss and leather pants looks nice.
Just make her eye candy. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yep, eye candies.
Yeah, I swear to God.
That's why I said at this point they might as well bring back the fucking bras and panties match. I mean, women wrestling? What the fuck is that? Nope. Either you want total divas or you just a fucking blonde and you's gonna be eye candy. So bras and panties match. There you go.
You'll never see those again.
Because it's going to cause controversy.
Yep, pretty much. This is 2018. People too sensitive in 2018.
I mean, kinda.
Oh, they are.
I mean, to a degree.
Yeah, people get extra butthurt.
Oh,
I can walk outside and step on an ant. I'm like, what? I didn't even see the fucking ant. It's an ant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't fucking
You hurts
persecute
my
me.
animal.
It's a living creature.
Fuck you.
WWE, just so much. So much wrong.
It is quite the debut.
But so I got lost in translation. All right, moving on from that nonsense, that yo nonsense. TLC. Is everybody ready for TLC? Tell me you're ready for TLC.
Brock Lesnar's not at TLC, right?
Nope.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
I just wanted to point that out there. Well, that is there any fucking match? Okay, besides the Asuka, Charlotte, and Becky match, the AJ and Daniel Bryan match, and then the Seth and Dean match. Those are the only 3 matches I potentially actually care about. And surprisingly,
You did say Becky's match, right?
Yeah, that was the first one I named. That's actually the only, in order of which matches I actually care most: the Becky, Asuka, Charlotte, and AJ and Daniel, and Seth and Dean. And I put that at 3. Not that I don't care about it, but it's the order of which ones I care about more.
Mm-hmm. But Rey Mysterio chairs match.
Rey Mysterio, who?
Never know. Orton. Hey,
No.
To be fair, he's the only one booked perfectly. To be fair.
Because I think that with certain people, and then this brings me. I'm actually glad you brought that up, because that reminded me of a thing that I heard with Vince saying that they don't, they don't take initiative or do any of this kind of stuff. Well, because there's certain people that have the rank and the authority. You're not going to tell Randy Orton, "Hey, Randy, I need you to switch to your face." No. I can see Randy just being like, "No, I'm going to be a heel for forever. I would like to be a heel. I'm going to be a heel." And what are you going to do? Tell him no?
I mean,
Randy Orton, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. These people kind of seem like that they have a little bit more leeway and leverage as to what they will, or what they seem to have like a little bit more. Yeah, hey man, let me go ahead and do this, and take this, and then do that. Cool, got it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. John Cena can come and go. He's free fucking agent. He can come and go and do what the fuck he want. He can just randomly be in the fucking crowd. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the crowd. Even have the camera pan over to me for no apparent reason. I'm just gonna sit here and drink a beer." What are you gonna do? Say, "No, John, you can't." No.
Well, according to John Cena, he only does what he's told or he's asked of. He's even said he would like to go here.
He's doing what he's told. When Vince tells him to get in that room and suck his dick, that's Other than that, no. I don't believe that bullshit. Anybody that believes that is a fucking idiot.
Well, he said in terms of his character, that's what he's told. Because he was on a recent interview talking about, his movie. He said there are things that he would love to do. Like, he would love to be a bad guy, but, they don't want him to do that. So he just kind of does what... I mean, I'm sure everyone has somewhat creative control in some degree. I think it would be, wrong if no one, if someone said they don't have no creative control. It's just, at the end of the day, it is still Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
I believe
look how long Randy was a babyface before he actually turned his man heel.
Oh, because I think they just was, noticing that, all right, when Randy comes on, that, the channel tends to change and stuff like that, and all of that.
That's the funny thing. He was still over. That's what's even funny. He was actually still over.
Not to me. I didn't watch it. I
I
was
mean,
like,
a lot of hardcore people didn't really care to see him, but he was still over with the fans. He didn't get booed. People still cheered when he comes out. He had a legacy thing, more of a legacy pop at this point.
Pretty much.
I don't think that certain people have certain creative control when it comes to what they want to do and stuff, and I think that certain people just they just accept being butt fucked. I think they're just like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting the check. Finn Balor. I think they're just like, all right, fuck it, yeah, just keep butt fucking me. It's whatever. I'm getting paid. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. I like to think that people just take money at this point because it's like, well, fuck it. I'm getting paid more than I would probably going indies again or doing some other kind of shit or whatever. So yeah, I'll take, but you can just butt fuck me with if you can just kindly use some lube with that and write the check out to me. So
Well, who knows? Speaking of the Galvin Collins, man, haven't been seen in decades.
Can't wait.
Maybe they'll appear on TLC. Oh wait.
Yep, TLC. Can't wait. Anywho, I think it's time we wrapped it up because I don't think anybody here cares anything about TLC besides that.
I don't really give a shit. I'll watch it, but
I mean, we're gonna watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it on this podcast. Other than that, is there anything else? Because I can tell you that the music has already started playing.
Do we need to really bring up the real elephant in the room, the real issue with today's society?
What is the elephant in the room besides Kingdom Hearts has taken 50,000 years to come out?
He's blue. He runs fast.
there also was a hilarious poster
of
something that was red and fuzzy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. First of all right, look. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Right. Here's what we're gonna do. If that if that movie is good, I will give everybody in this chat $30.
Oh my god!
Good how?
Yes, please have to be more specific.
Good.
Because they're so bad that it's hilarious good, and then this good where it's like, oh my god, this movie surprised me type of good.
I mean, Avengers
or like
Infinity War good.
Or like 60%. No, it's not going to be that. 60% or higher on Rotten Tomatoes, or
I mean 99. I mean 80s to 90s.
80% or higher on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yo,
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yo, if that movie even hit anywhere near that, I'd lose my goddamn mind.
Gus, do you know what?
I almost wanted to stab you for sending me that too. E4, just so you know.
You said what?
I almost wanted to stab you right through the phone. not fairly, just enough to understand my anger when you sent me that. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop it, please.
I saw it. I had to share it. I said, oh, I'm taking this.
I don't know what's first. That or Sonic Boom Knuckles. I'm gonna look worse in that picture.
Oh my god.
Do you know the way? Anywho, I don't know which is worse. Do you know the way, or where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
You know, it's funny. I actually clicked on a video with Jason Griffith, the guy who speaks for that guy, and the very first thing he said as he was talking with Sonic, the first thing he said as Shadow when they switched to him as Shadow, What the hell is that damn full chaos? And I turn the video off immediately. Immediately. Fuck Shadow the Hedgehog.
Damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
Aren't there 7 Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
I just realized there's like 7 Dragon Balls.
Dragon.
Step into the Grand Tour.
Alright, I'm done. I'm off the podcast.
Dragon Ball GT.
I'm off. Goodbye, everyone. It's been fun.
See y'all later. God, this is long.
Dragon Ball Grand Tour. Jesus Christ.
Step into the Grand Tour. Dragon Ball GT.